So good morning and welcome to the class. My name is Nuchapan and I'm going to guide you through the class. So if you haven't grabbed the belt, make sure you have belt. You have 2 blocks. And because someone wanted a tennis ball, today we're going to use the tennis ball. So once you find that, then find your comfort sitting position and rock your sitting bone side to side. Doesn't have to be cross-legged, doesn't have to let your knee coming down. Particularly if you have tight hip. I would rather you just bring your ankle come closer and using the block to elevating your hip higher. When you're sitting on the block, you're not going to sit like all the way, comfortable like the chair. You want to come to the edge of it. When your sitting bone come to the edge, you're going to be noticing that your pelvis want to tilt forward. And when that happens, your knee rests more grounding and it creating the natural curve to your spine. Then rest your hands on tops of the thigh. Inhale, lift both shoulder up. And exhale, side it out and drop it down. A few more rounds. And sensing your breath. Bring your gaze down toward the floor, or if you feel comfortable, closing your eyes. As you're closing your eyes, it's allowing you to focus more deeper. Bring that awareness towards your breath as you're breathing in and out smoothly and naturally without forcing or controlling. Follow your breath inside your body. As you're breathing in, noticing where do you feel your breath inside. Do you noticing the breath is go only down towards your chest, or you feel more around towards your ribs area as your ribs expanding? And as you exhale, the breath releasing out from your body, can you let that tension that you're holding melting down toward the floor? Taking these few seconds at the beginning to creating what we call connecting your body and your mind by using your breath. This is called the practicing of yoga. Once you find that smooth, steady flow, begin to noticing how your body responds. Breathing in, can you feel the chest expanding and the body begin to find the space and freedom. Breathing out as you're letting go of the stale air. Noticing which parts of your body that still hold the tension. So that the next in-breath, you can sending that breath energy towards the area that you feel tightness, tension. And exhale all the stale air out from your body. Tension begin to melting down. A few more rounds like that. Taking a long, slow, deep breath in. And a long, slow, deep breath out. And focusing your breath one breath at a time. As your mind stay focused towards your breath, it's allowing you to come to this present moment, the moment of the here and the now. The time for your journey of your practice begin right here, by practicing with loving kindness to yourself, without competition or judging yourself throughout your whole practice. Remember, the only person that knows your body best is you. Practicing within your range of motion and taking modification and adjustment you may need throughout your whole practice. Breathing in, taking a little bit more air into your lung. Breathing out, let all the air out for your body until you find that emptiness. Visualizing the 3 parts of your body that engaging from the upper lobe, middle lobe, and lower lobe of your lung. The parts of the body that engaging is from the belly. As you're breathing in, let the belly rising up on its own naturally as the diaphragm floating down. Ribs begin to expanding as you feel in the air more up toward your chest. Breathing out, let the air out from your chest. Hug your ribs in toward the spine and empty the air out from your stomach. Visualizing helping you to enhancing, to bring your breath go down deeper and deeper. enhancing your lung capacity. Just breathe, relaxing throughout your whole body. In the next couple breaths, taking your time to set up the intention of your practice. What is the purpose to be here? How would you like your practice to be? Slowly draw yourself back towards your natural breath, and at your own time, gently open up your eyes. If you're sitting on the block, you can also be moving out, and then bend your knee, bring your feet or mat width apart, hands outside your hips. Breathing in, begin to draw your chest up away from your belly. Maybe bend your elbows so that you can draw your shoulder away. Front of the chest expanding. And see whether you like to soften your throat by tilting the chin up. Breathing out, draw the navel in toward the spine, rounding your back one vertebrae at a time, chin toward your chest. Make sure your tailbone down toward the floor. Inhale, rolling your spine one vertebrae at a time to lift the chest up, away from your belly to stretching the front body. Shoulder blade hugging in toward the center. Breathing out, rounding your back by draw the navel in. Bring your chest and belly to meet at the center as you draw your chin toward your chest. Inhale, bring your spine back into your natural curve. Exhale, roll both knees over to your right. Draw your left arms across, stretching the left side of your body. Breathing in, coming back toward the center. Roll your knee back up. Exhale, roll the knee to your left side. Draw your right arm across, stretching your right shoulder away from your hip. Inhale, back toward the center. Exhale, rolling over to your right side, reaching your arms away. Then begin to bring your left hand toward your left knee. Breathing in, draw your left knee back up as an external rotation of your hip. Exhale, roll your knee back. You're gonna lift your heel off from the floor as an internal rotation. Remember, your knee are not floating, your knee are down. Just gently lift from the heel. Exhale, heel touch. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, knee down. Inhale, lift the heel. Exhale, down. Let me explain to you, it's not about how high you lift the heel, but to lift the heel, it's help you draw your knee down so that your inner thigh are rolling. You see that if you want, you don't have to lift, you can bring your hands to your hip and roll your hip towards your right knee without lifting if you have a problem, or if you want big toe touch, roll the heel out. Inhale down, exhale back up and come back, noticing the range of motion and mobility into that hip. Deep breath in, adjusting your hands. Exhale, roll the knee to your left side, draw your right arm across, reaching and lengthening, stretching the right side and lower back. Exhale, bring your hands toward your right knee. Open the knee up. Inhale, closing it down. And exhale, if you want, you can just draw your hip toward your knee or lift your heel up. Breathing in, heel down. Exhale, knee up and roll. So external rotation. Inhale, internal rotation and lift the heel up. Exhale, heel down and open up the knee. Then coming back toward the center, extending the leg out, open up your leg wide, point and flex the toe. So now that we loosen up the joint into your hips, we're going to loosen up into your knees. So you're going to bend your knee as you flex the toe towards your knee. You're going to lift your knee up. Then exhale, point the toe forward. You can grab it underneath your thigh bone. Inhale, lift your knee, flex the toe. Exhale, point the toe down. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Then making a circle clockwise, counterclockwise. Trying to bring your heel down toward the floor so that way you're not arching your back or you're doing anything to jeopardizing your lower back. Pause right here. Interest the hand in front of you. Breathing in, reaching and lengthening up. Breathe out, draw your arm forward, hinging forward from the hip, leading with your heart, bend your elbow, bring the hand right in front of your heart, bend your elbow. Breathing in, rising back up, reaching up. Exhale, bend your elbow, hinging forward from the hips, navel into the spine. Then look forward towards the tops of the mat. You're going to begin to circle the hands with your right toe, go to your left, as if you're stirring a pot of peanut butter or a pot of soup. Breathing in and out, let that mobility moving from your hips and your shoulder. So look where your hands is and go towards the tops of the mat rather than rolling the upper back. Then you're going to reverse from the left foot to the right, reverse the circle all the way. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Slowly bending your knee, roll the knee to one side. You will press yourself back up into your table or hands and knee. Your knee underneath your hip, your wrist underneath your shoulder. Spread your fingertips wide. I'm going to adjust a bit. So as your knee down underneath your hip, your wrist underneath your shoulder, keep that into a table position. Inhale, shift the weight towards your right knee, extending left leg behind, press down towards the heel, point the toe down. It's not about lifting this high so that your pelvis is tilting. You want to keep your pelvis level, roll the outer heel out away, keep your pelvis out, and turn the chest forward. Exhale, draw your knee toward your chest, navel in toward the spine. Breathing in, lengthen your leg, look up, chest forward, squeeze into your left buttock. Exhale, knee forward toward your chest. One more time, inhale and exhale. Then slowly draw your knee and thigh bone back. Now sole the foot up toward the ceiling. Bring your heel towards your buttock. Find your balance, and if you want more, then extending right arm forward. Continue to breathe. Stay right here is your first option. Second option, circle the arms back. Bring your right hand grab into your left foot. Lengthen into your thigh bone, chest forward into that kneeling dancer pose. Remember to listening to your body. Take the option. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands down, knee down. Open up the knee out wide, big toe touch. Shift the tailbone towards the heel. Fold rest on the floor, high pose. Taking this moment to pause, to noticing the difference between your left side of the hips and the right side of the hip. Then roll your sitting bones side to side, ease off all the tension. When your body ready, then press to your hands, bring your knee back bring your knee underneath your hips back into your table. We're gonna switch side by extending right leg away. Once again, keep your pelvis level, chest forward. Exhale, knee forward toward your chest, navel in toward the spine. 2 more times, inhale and exhale. One last time, deep breath in and breathing out. Extending the leg behind, press the heel away, then bring the sole of the foot up toward the ceiling, thigh bone parallel toward the floor. Noticing the muscle that you engage, can you feel from the midline, your belly up toward your chest? Once you find balance, extending left arm forward. Deep breath in, second option, exhale, left hands behind to grab your right foot, lift the heart up. Feel that open up towards the right side of your hip. Exhale, release, hands down, knee down. Extending the arm forward until forearms and elbow down toward the floor. Bring your chin slightly forward, heart melting down into that puppy pose. Breathe into the upper back area. Feel the stretch underneath your armpit as you keep your hips on tops of the knee. So if your hip shifting towards your heel, bring your hips slightly forward so that you can stretching all the way to the upper back. Breathing in, walking your hands back. Then tuck in the toe, lift the knee off from the ground, tailbone up toward the sky, downward facing dog. Visualizing this as an upside down V-shaped position. If you're guarding your wrist or your shoulder or have carpal tunnel syndrome, then walking your feet slightly forward, shortening to your stand. Once you find your downward facing dog, inhale, bending both knees, come to the tippy toe. Draw your rib cage closer toward your thigh bone, crown the head down, take a look towards your knee, so that the head are hanging down. Then slowly lift your tailbone up high, press your thigh bone back, exhale, lower your heel down, bring your rib cage closer towards your thigh. Then begin to paddle to your feet by releasing the tension towards the back of the leg. Lower your heel down one at a time. Breathe, noticing where do you feel the stretch. Stay right here in your downward facing dog. Shift the weight toward your right foot, breathing in left leg behind, up toward the ceiling, three-legged dog. Exhale, stepping left foot forward in between your hands, then grabbing the block to frame your foot. Noticing as you step forward, you step your foot forward enough that your heel are down toward your floor. Your knees slightly behind your ankle or on tops of the ankle. The block position not going to be in the front. You're bringing the block right behind your left heel and the right heel. That way your wrist underneath your shoulder, narrow down the block so that it's about shoulder width apart. Inhale, lift the chest up and bring your rib cage away from your thigh bone. Exhale, shift your left tailbone back, anchor down toward your heel, flex your toe toward your knee. Breathing in, bend your knee, draw your hip forward. Breathing out, shift your hip back, straight your left leg, flex the toe up. Keep your chest parallel toward the floor. On your next inhale, bring your block forward, bend your knee, then lower your right knee down, untuck the toe. Left hands on tops of the left thigh. Inhale, draw your right arm forward and up. Allow your hip to draw in forward so that you open up towards the right hip flexor. Next option, bridging both arms up. Widen your arms, soften into your shoulder. Exhale, right arm forward, left arms back, twisting over to your left side. Inhale, bring both arms forward and up. Exhale, release, bring the hands down, move the block away, sliding that left foot back to find your table. Breathing in, tuck in the toe, lift the knee off from the ground, tailbone back up toward the sky, downward facing dog. Padding to your foot couple times, one at a time. Then slowly shift the weight toward your left foot, breathing in, right leg behind, up toward the ceiling, three-legged dog. Exhale, stepping right foot forward in between your hands, then grabbing the block to frame your foot. Allow the back heel to press it away to lift your thigh bone up. Bring the block closer towards your body, shoulder width apart so that you can help you draw your ribs against your thigh, away from your thigh bone, chest forward and look up. Take a deep breath in, exhale, shift your right tailbone back, lengthen to your right leg, option, press down to your right heel, flexing your toe. Inhale, bring your hips and knee forward, lift your chest up, feel that open up towards the left hip flexor. Exhale, shift your tailbone back, lengthening, and draw your heart towards the tops of the mat. Inhale, bend your knee, draw your hip forward, and this time lower your left knee down toward the floor and tuck the toe. Bring the right hands on tops of the thigh. Inhale, draw your left arm forward and up, stretching to the front of your ribs. Feel that thoracic muscle. Next option, bringing both arms up. Deep breath in, exhale, left arm forward, right arm back, twisting over to your right. Inhale, bring both arms back up. Exhale, release, hands down, move the block away. Sliding that right foot back, come to your table. Choose the option to go to your child pose, puppy pose, or follow me into a vinyasa by lift your knee up. Inhale, tailbone up toward the sky, downward facing dog. Breathing in, shifting the shoulder forward on tops of the wrist toward the top of the push-up or plank pose. Exhale, knee down toward the floor, knee plank, uncurling your toe. Deep breath in, exhale, bend the elbow, lower the chest down toward the floor, Chaturanga Dandasana. Keep your elbow closer towards your ribs. Inhale, peeling shoulder, chest away from the floor into your cobra pose. Stay right here, press into your hand, lengthen your arm, roll the shoulder back and down, lift to the chest, upward facing dog. Then we all shift back to child pose by open up the knee wide, knee toe touch. Bring the arms back and softening your shoulder down. Taking a pause to reflecting your practice and checking in with your body. Are you still breathing? Then slowly interlace the hands right behind. Roll your shoulder away from your chest, lengthen to your arm. Breathing in, bring your arms up toward the ceiling into your Yoga Mudra pose. Allow the shoulder blade to hugging in toward the center, front of the chest expanding. To ease off the tension into your neck and jaw, on your next exhale, you're going to roll your right ear, right shoulder down, turn the head to your left. Breathing in, coming back toward the center. Exhale, left shoulder, left ear down. Inhale, back toward the center. Exhale, letting go your arms down, softening to your shoulder. Extending the arm forward. Press to your hands. Inhale, tuck in the toe, lift the knee off from the ground, tailbone back up toward the sky, downward facing dog. Padding to your feet. When you feel ready, bend your knee, eye looking forward. Walking your feet forward toward your hands, standing forward, fold. Allow your knee to be bending so that you rest your rib cage toward your thigh bone, then let the crown of the head hanging down. Feel the weight heavily towards the crown of the head. Hands cuffing down toward the floor, grab behind your calf or grab to an opposite elbow. Breathing in, begin to press to your heel, lift your tailbone up, draw your thigh bone back, feel that back of the leg, then begin to roll your torso forward, side to side, whatever your body needs, into this standing forward fold. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, bring your hands to grab to the front of the thigh bone, shift the weight towards the heel, lift the chest up, tailbone down. Rather than arching your back, tuck that tailbone down, draw the pubic bone towards your belly and reaching the arm forward. Breathing in, rock forward toward the ball of the foot, lift the heel up. Breathing out, lower the heel down, airplane the arms back, squeeze your belly, rib cage to your thigh bone, stimulating your digestive system. 2 more times, inhale, rock towards the ball of the foot, lift up halfway. Exhale, bring your heel down, airplane the arms back, squeeze the belly. 1 last time, inhale, hold, press your big toe, engage in the thigh. Exhale, heel down, airplane the arms back. Then draw both arms forward, chest up, deep breath in. Exhale, right arms behind, left arms or elbow right on tops of the right thigh. Option, draw your right arms up and twist and turn the chest to the right side. Deep breath in, breathing out, untwist, bring your arms forward and back. Deep breath in, exhale, right elbow on tops of the left thigh. Option, left arms behind or arms up toward the ceiling. Continue to breathe. Deep breath in, breathing out, untwist, bring yourself forward. Then roll forward toward the ball of the foot. Inhale, rising up into your volcano pose, reaching the arms up. Find the balance. Press to the big toe. Exhale as you lower the heel down, bring your hands toward your heart. Bring your steady gaze down toward the floor, taking a moment of pause. Sensing your breath. and noticing the sensation and vibrating inside your body. The practicing of yoga is practicing or become aware of your body and noticing your breath. When you're ready, then begin to draw your arms out as you inhale, reaching up tall, squeezing that inner thigh as if you slide your heel apart and reaching that arms up, hug your waistline in. Feel that lengthening. Then bring the palms to touch. Exhale, bend the elbow. Draw your tailbone down as you lift the chest with the ceiling. Feel that tricep area all the way to your armpit. Inhale, reaching up tall. Left hand grab to your right wrist. Exhale, tilting over to your left side. Noticing if your shoulder collapsing forward, roll your shoulder in line with your right hip so that you draw your shoulder away from your right hip, weighting down toward your right foot to stretching the right side of your rib cage or intercostal muscle. Deep breath in, coming back toward the center. Exhale, bend your right elbow, bring the hands toward your left shoulder. Left hand, draw your elbow up. Then slowly releasing your left arms down, right hand cover your left ear. Exhale, tilting right ear down toward your right bicep. See whether you can relaxing more toward your right hand, drawing the energy down toward the forehead. Feel the lengthening towards the right side of your neck. Inhale, draw that chin and gaze up toward the ceiling. Exhale, roll your chin down toward your right armpit, releasing the tension towards the left side of your neck and shoulder. Inhale, bring your head back up. Exhale, draw your right arms down. Breathing in, lift both shoulders up. Exhale, drop it down. Pause and feel. Inhale, draw both arms back up. We switch side, right hands, left wrist, lengthening first and feel the weights evenly on both sides of your foot. Then exhale, pressing down evenly down toward your left foot as you're tilting your torso towards the right. Allowing the alignment of your left shoulder in line with your hips so that you're stretching the left side of your ribs. Breathing in, coming back toward the center. Exhale, bend your left elbow, right hands, draw the elbow up. Open up that armpit area, stimulating your lymphatic. Exhale, slowly release. Bring your right arms down. Left hand's gonna cover your right ear. Exhale, tilting the left ear down toward your left bicep. Inhale, draw your chin up. Exhale, chin down toward your left armpit. Breathing in, rising back up, reaching the left arms up, and exhale, arms down. Inhale, lift both shoulders up. Exhale, widen your shoulder, hug your shoulder blade, and dropping it down, shaking it all out. We're going to starting to use the tennis ball to help preparation you for your balance pose, and today will be dancer pose. So move the things that you're not going to be using and bring the tennis ball just in front of you without using it yet. With the feet hip width apart, hands to your hip. Softening to your knee, you're going to begin to circle your ankle, knees, and hip. Then reverse the circle to the opposite side. Come to pause and find the stillness. And as you find your stillness, see whether you can gazing down so that you're finding yourself something steady for your balance. Trying to look forward so that your chin are not tucking down. You want to lengthen the back of your neck so that the torso not collapsing. Taking this time as you're gazing down, closing your eyes, scanning through at the bottom of your feet. Can you find the ball of the foot on your left side and the right side evenly? Can you feel your big toe on the left side and the right side, pressing it down? Noticing the weight between the big toe and the pinky toe. What's happening to your heel and your arch area? As you're sensing the energy down towards your feet, engaging your leg muscle, begin to slowly feel like you're press to your big toe and drawing the outer heel apart. By doing that, can you feel it that you're engaging your glute muscle and lifting towards your kneecap? Very slowly, as you're noticing what's happening towards both feet, begin to gently open up your eyes and look for the tennis ball. Bring the tennis ball toward your left foot and begin to roll forward and back. As you're doing this, you're stretching the fascias underneath your feet. Noticing the area of tenderness and the area that you feel at ease. The tenderness area usually be a knot or the tighten area, so be gentle, just roll it towards that. Once you roll forward and back, find your heel. You want the tennis ball towards the outer heel right away here, then bending to your left knee. Breathing in, breathing out, pressing your left heel down toward the tennis ball as if you're trying to break it, but doesn't have to be too hard. Inhale, shift the weight toward the ball of the foot to lift your heel. Exhale, press your heel down, squeeze that tennis ball. One more time, inhale and exhale. Then slowly roll the tennis ball all the way toward the ball of the foot, making a circle clockwise, counterclockwise, stretching all the way to your toe, maybe spreading your toe apart like a claw. Then squeezing it as you're curling the toe to stretching every joint into the toe area. Then slowly bring the tennis ball towards the ball of the foot, bend your knee, breathing in, exhale, pressing toward the ball of the foot, not at the heel. Then inhale, flex the toe toward your knee. Exhale, curling the toe, pressing down. One more time, inhale, exhale. Then slowly roll the tennis ball towards the arch area, making side to side circle, clockwise and counterclockwise. The arch area usually have a lot of nerves and tension, so that's where you can feel more sensation. So be gentle to yourself. When you're ready, then slowly release the tennis ball. And as you press your left foot down, closing your eye or gazing down, can you feel the different sensation on your left foot and right foot? Can you feel that the left foot are more now grounding and stretching down toward the floor? Yes. Now we're gonna doing the opposite side, the right foot, right? It's a wow because you can feel now it's more grounding. Same thing, you're gonna roll forward and back. There's no something fancy, just stretching like somebody massaging your foot. And then come to the back of your heel, bend your right knee. Breathing in, exhale, squeeze your heel. You come all the way down to the heel where the calcaneus muscle is. When you squeeze it, it's gonna help stretching the Achilles muscle. So exhale, release, come to the tippy toe, lift the heel. Then exhale, squeezing it down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Then hold right there. Breathing in, sliding the tennis ball towards the ball of the foot, all the way to the tops of the toe. And then spreading your toe out. Squeezing all the toe like you curl your toe. Then come to the ball of the foot. Circle clockwise, counterclockwise, side to side. So you're spreading the toe box, particularly those who having a hammer toe where the big toe turning in toward the second toe. So you want to go side to side. Then curl it. When you're ready, bend to your right knee, breathing in, exhale, squeeze the tennis ball. Inhale, flex the toe toward your knee, lift the foot off from the floor. Exhale, squeeze. One more time, inhale, exhale, squeeze and hold. Then slowly release, bring the tennis ball towards the arch area, making a circle, clockwise, counterclockwise, side to side, maybe forward and back, whatever you feel good about it. Once you have enough, then slowly move the tennis ball away. Press that right foot down, feel that sensation and noticing. is that connection down more toward your feet. Then bring your hands toward your hip. Shift the weight toward your right foot. Breathing in, bend your left knee, lift the left heel up. Exhale, sliding to bring the tops of the feet down and bring the toe pointing back. So you're going to flip it to bring the tops of the foot down so that you're stretching and open up all the way to the hip flexor. Then slowly draw your right arm forward and up. By pressing the top of the feet down, it helps releasing the tension underneath your shin bone, open up more space toward the front of your ankle. Exhale, bring your hands down toward your hip and begin to sliding that toe forward, bend your knee, bring your heel towards your buttock. Some of you, might be it for you. If you want more than left hand toward your left foot, bring your knees side by side, knee pointing it down, not tilting your torso. So you don't want your knee to be out, your knee to be away. Then breathing in, draw your right arms up. Stay right here, take the next option. As you exhale, hinging forward from the hips, right arm forward, left knee back. Press your left foot toward your hands, hand toward your foot into your dancer pose, Natrasana. Listening to your body and choose the option that works for you, not because I say so. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, slowly release. Bring your hands down, bring your foot down. Noticing the effect of balance, shaking your leg out, maybe open up your leg and arms out wide, twist side to side. Lift the opposite heel up from the floor to protecting your knee. Then slowly find your way back to your mountain pose or Tadasana, noticing that stillness and grounding down toward your feet. Bring your hands to your hip. Shift the weight toward your left foot. Inhale, bend your right knee, lift the right heel. Exhale, sliding the toe back, flip to bring the tops of the foot down. Point the toe back and noticing what's happening as you press the foot down. Next option, then begin to draw your left arms up. Allow that front of your rib cage to stretching diagonally towards your right hip, to releasing the tension into your psoas muscle. Exhale, hands down, then draw your right toe back, bend your right knee, bring your heel toward your buttock. Taking your time, this is your second side, so choose when your body ready. Then bring your hands to grab to your right foot or reaching left arms up. Once your body finds the steadiness toward your left leg, then begin to tilting forward by drawing your right knee back, left arm forward. Remember, it's a journey to your practice, not a competition. Focusing on balancing on your left leg regardless of whether your right hands can grab to your ankle. One more breath right here into your dancer pose, Natrasana. Breathing in, breathing out, slowly release. Bring your foot down, noticing the difference between left side, right side. Twist side to side, do what your body needs to do. Then come and meet me at the tops of the mat, feet hip-width apart. Breathing in, draw your arms out wide, reaching it up. Breathing out, hinging forward from the hips, lifting with your heart forward, fold down toward the floor. Inhale, halfway up, hands pressing to your thigh bone, chest held toward the floor. Breathing out, releasing your hands down. Then slowly shift both left foot and right foot back to find your downward facing dog. Adjusting to find your feet hip-width apart. Then shift the weight toward your right foot. Inhale, left leg behind, up toward the ceiling, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your left knee, open the hips out wide, turn the chest over to your left side. Exhale, square your hip, draw your knee forward toward your chest into your flying pigeon pose, engaging your core and abdominal. Deep breath in, extending left leg behind, lengthening to your leg. Exhale, drawing your left knee forward, bring it right behind your left wrist, extending right leg back, walking your hands back, roll your hips down, using the block if you want to supporting your left sitting bone. As you bring your wrist down underneath your shoulder, see whether you can roll your chest up away from your belly, allowing that right side of your hip flexor to open up more. Deep breath in, stay right here. Next option, bow forward by bend your elbow, bring your chest down toward the floor, or let your forehead down. Once you find your pigeon pose, sending the breath energy towards that left hip area or the area that you feel tension and tightness. Noticing how your body feels. One more breath here, deep breath in. Breathing out slowly, bending your right forearm across your chest, reaching left arm forward. Inhale, exhale, twisting over to your left side, left hands behind your back. Stay right here without changing any option or taking an option as you bend your right heel, bring your heel towards your buttock. Next option, left hands can grab into your right foot. Remember to listening to your body and do what you can do. Deep breath in, breathing out, release, moving the block away, press to your hands. Inhale, tuck in the toe, lift the left leg off from the floor and bring your foot back to find your downward facing dog. Paddling to your feet a couple times to ease off all the tension and bring the balance to both legs. When you're ready, we'll shift the weight toward your left foot. Inhale, right leg behind, up toward the ceiling, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your right knee, open the hips out wide, turn the chest to your right. Breathing in, squaring your hips. Exhale, draw your knee forward, navel in toward the spine. Deep breath in, turn your leg behind, up toward the ceiling, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your right knee. This time, draw your right knee forward, right behind your right wrist. Then extending left leg straight back. Walking your hands back, bring your wrist underneath your shoulder to lift your torso up. Allow the chest to be away from your belly. If you want, then slowly walking your arm forward, either bend at the elbow or let the forehead down. Find the version of your own pigeon pose. Relaxing to that right hip, softening to your face, your jaw. Continue to breathe and surrender yourself down towards the floor. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, pressing with the hands and draw your left forearms across your chest. Inhale, reaching right arm forward. Exhale, twist and turn your torso over to your right side, right hand behind your back. Stay right here or bring your left heel towards your buttock. Next option, right hand grabbing to your left foot. Noticing what's happening to the left thigh bone area, the hip flexor. One last breath. Deep breath in. Exhale, release everything down. Press to your hands, tuck in your left toe. Inhale, lift your knee off from the ground, step right foot back to meet up with the left, downward facing dog. Inhale, shifting your shoulder forward on tops of the wrist toward the top of the push-up or plank pose. Exhale, knee down toward the floor, kneeling plank, uncurling your toe. Deep breath in, exhale, bend the elbow, lower the chest down toward the floor, Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathing in, peeling shoulder, chest away from the floor to your Cobra pose. Or lengthen to your arms, roll your shoulder back and down, upward facing dog. Then slowly bend your elbow, releasing the whole front body down, turn the cheek to one side and bring the arm along the side of your body. Allow that front body connecting down toward the floor. When you're ready, then bend your knee, bring the sole of the foot up toward the ceiling, point and flex the toe. Circle your ankle clockwise, counterclockwise. Roll your knee side to side, ease off all the tension into your lower back and your lumbar spine. Pause right here, extending the leg back, press the tops of the feet down, then bring your chin on tops of the mat. Feel the weights of your rib cage and belly down toward the floor. Breathing in, peeling shoulder chest away from the floor. Feel the weight that you press down towards the tops of the feet. Next option, lengthening your hands, fingertips towards the heel. By drawing your chest forward. Gently draw the tailbone towards the center as you squeeze your buttock. Then the next option, you can interest the hands behind your sacrum to roll the shoulder blade toward the center. If you feel good, then point the toe without bending your knee. Feel that contraction towards your glute muscle so that you're protecting your lower back. One more breath into this locust pose. Deep breath in, breathing out, letting go everything down, particularly the hips and lower back. Slender and feel the front body heavily down toward the floor. Bend your knee one more time, roll your knee side to side or crisscross your leg like European windshield wiper. Letting go of everything. When your body ready, press the tops of the feet down, chin on tops of the mat, hands underneath your shoulder. Press your hands, bend your knee, rising back up into your table. Drawing your left arms out to the side, inhale, turn your chest over to your left, reaching the arms up. Exhale, thread the needle, lower your left shoulder down, left ear down. Adjusting until you find yourself at ease, then option either extending right arm forward or draw your right arms behind your back. Continue to breathe and allow the pose to unfold through your breathing. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, draw your right hand in front of you and press yourself back up to find the table. Noticing the difference between your left shoulder and right shoulder. Then we switch side, breathing in, draw your right arms out and up, turn the chest to your right. Feel that front of the chest expanding. Exhale, thread the needle, reaching through right shoulder down, right ear down. Option either extending the arm forward or bring your left arm behind your back. Sensing whether you're noticing this side of the shoulder is more comfortable or more challenging. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, press your left hand, releasing your right arms back to find your table. Then slowly shift the tailbone towards the heel, roll your hands toward your knee, rising up into your sitting, roll the hip to one side, extending the leg out, down toward the floor. Rock your sitting bone side to side, allow the sitting bone to be down evenly, then flexing your toe towards your knee. Option, you can grabbing the belt to wrap around the ball of the foot. Keeping your shoulder on tops of the hips, could you turn to the side so I can see? Underneath your hips so that when you're hinging forward from the hips. If you have a tight back, you can lifting your knee off from the floor. Inhale, if you have the belt, you're going to lengthen into your arms. And as you exhale, you're going to draw the elbow towards your hips and leaning forward by bringing your rib cage toward your thigh bone. This way, you hinging forward from the hips. Then pull your elbow towards your ribs as you sliding your heel forward and flex your toe toward your knee. Now, if you're rounding from your shoulder, thinking about widen your shoulder apart and look forward towards your toe. Bring the chest forward so that the upper back are not rounding. Deep breath in and out. See whether you like to flexing your toe more as you press your heel. Deep breath in. Breathing out, slowly release, rising back up. Bending the left knee, bring the left foot to the outside of the right thigh. Right arm wrapping in front of your left shin bone. Draw that left knee toward your right shoulder, keeping that left sitting bone down. Draw your rib cage forward. So that way you're allowing your torso to be long. Deep breath in, left arm forward. Breathing out, circle the arms back, bring the fingertips down. Reaching through the crown of the head rather than leaning back, you want to come forward more. Deep breath in and breathing out. Then slowly untwist. We're going to switch side, extending left leg out. Bend to your right knee, cross right foot to the outside of the left thigh. Inhale, wrapping your left arms in front of the shin bone, lengthening your torso by bringing your rib cage closer toward your thigh bone. Inhale, right arm forward. Exhale, twist over to your right as you bring your fingertips down, grounding down. Inhale, reaching tall, and exhale, twist and turn from your waistline up. Bring your chest to your right. Deep breath in. Breathing out, untwist, turn your torso back, letting go, bend your knee, find 2 blocks and belt. So you can have the block nearby and the belt. Then slowly allow yourself to find your way to lie down toward the floor by draw your knee toward your shoulder, hands on tops of the knee, and roll yourself gently side to side, massaging your back. Lower your foot down toward the floor one at a time. Bring your heel closer toward your buttock and grabbing 1 block. Bring the block in between your thigh bones, slightly about a couple inches above your knee. Squeezing into that block, arm along the side of your body, palm facing down. Breathing in, lift your tailbone up, draw your knee forward on tops of the ankle. Lift up to the hip toward the ceiling, gently squeeze into your buttock, into your bridge pose. Roll your arms underneath your body one at a time. Hug your shoulder blade toward the center. Feel that lengthening of the thigh bone as your knee pointing forward, and then breathe toward your rib cage. Stay right here for 1 more breath. Deep breath in. Breathing out slowly, releasing your arms. Roll yourself from the upper back, mid back, lower back, down toward the floor. Hands grabbing the block. Breathing in, press down to your feet, then sliding that block underneath your hips as you draw your hips up. Put it towards the flat area at your sacrum, not your lower back. So it's a couple inches below your lower back. Inhale, reaching the arms overhead. Lengthening from your waistline up, press your shoulder blade down. Then the next option, extending the leg out down toward the floor one at a time. Point the toe forward. Feel at ease and lightness toward the front body as you breathe all the way to your ribs. Lengthening arm and leg to an opposite direction. Deep breath in. Breathing out slowly, bring your arms back. Press your palm down, open up your knee wide, then bring the sole of the foot towards one another. Rock your hips side to side, maybe bring your hands on top of the hip bone. Ease off all that tension on your lower back area. Press your sole of the foot towards one another. 2 more breaths, breathing in. Breathing out slowly, bring your hands to draw your knee back toward the center, arms down, pressing down toward the floor. Breathing in, extending the leg up toward the ceiling one at a time into a supporting legs up pose. Hands can grab towards the block and begin to roll the toe towards the crown of the head. Staying right here, if you're practicing shoulder stand before, you can also bring your hands toward the lower back, lift your tailbone up, point the toe towards the crown of the head. So choose the option that's working well for you today. The intention of this pose is to do an inversion that allowing the blood to reversing back towards your digestive system, your heart area, and to the crown of the head, where your nervous system is. Continue to breathe right here for one more breath. Breathing in, breathing out slowly. Bring your leg down one at a time. Taking your time. Once your foot down toward the floor, pause and feel. When you're ready to move the block, inhale, press down to your feet, lift the hips up, and moving the block away. Find your belt. Breathing in, wrap around the belt towards the right foot and extending right leg up toward the ceiling. Trying to bring your hands down closer towards the edge of the belt so that the elbows are down toward the floor. Breathing in, extending left leg out, heel down, flexing the toe. Point and flexing both toes, particularly the right side. Then bring the belt towards your left hands. Inhale, right arms out to the side, away from your body. Exhale, roll your right leg over to your left side. Allow that twist from your lower back to ease the tension. As you draw your right arms away, maybe option, turn the head to your right. Feel that right side and the front of the chest being stretching and open up. Relaxing to the face and jaw, press your heel away from your right sitting bone, flexing the toe. Deep breath in, exhale, bend your right knee, begin to release, bring your right leg back up so that we can switch side to lift your left leg up and lower your right leg down. Extending both legs out and point and flex the toe. Noticing where you feel the difference on each side. Then bring the belt towards your right hands, breathing in, left arms out and away. Exhale, roll your left leg out to the right side, stretching from your left glute all the way to your left heel as you press the heel away, flex the toe. Let the muscle from the outside of your hips all the way to your IT band. Once again, draw your left arms away. Option, maybe turn your left head over to your left side. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out slowly. Bend your left knee, bring your left leg back, and move the belt away. Draw both knees towards your armpit, sole the foot up toward the ceiling. Open up your knee out wide. Keep your sacrum down toward the floor, then making a final circle on your ankle clockwise, counterclockwise. Loosen up all the joint area, get your body ready for your relaxation. Option, now you can begin to roll your torso side to side, stretching and releasing that tension. Deep breath in. Breathing out, releasing both feet down toward the floor, grabbing to block. Then begin to put the block underneath your thigh bone. Exhale, extending the leg out. Let the leg open out wide, toe turning out to an opposite direction. By elevating your leg higher than your hip, it helps you releasing the tension into your lower back and bring the blood circulation there. Let your arms slightly away from your body. Then begin to scanning throughout your whole body from the crown of the head all the way down to your arms and legs. Is there any parts of the body that still hold the tension? Maybe making some movement, lifting your torso up and down so that you find your body begin to slender down toward the floor. Bring that awareness back towards your breath once again. Sending that breath energy all the way down towards your feet. And as you exhale, let your body melting down as you letting go of all that holding and gripping. Let this be the time for you to letting go of all the things that no longer serve you. The time for you to rejuvenating your body. The time to cultivating your practice and to enjoy the riding the waves of your own breath to the journey of your deep relaxation. Slowly bring your awareness back towards your body by just using your hands to move the block away so that you can rest your body down more toward the floor. And sensing that area of your back and all the way to the back of your leg, that how your body connecting down. Breathing in and out as you let your head gently turn side to side in a very slow motion. Wiggling to your hands, your toe. Breathing in, reaching the arms overhead, stretching your body in all directions, including pointing the toe forward. Exhale, bend your knee one at a time, draw your knee toward your chest, hands on tops of the knee, and gently roll yourself side to side. The next time you roll to your right side, bend your knee, draw that knee toward your chest, the bottom arm supporting head, neck, and shoulder into a sideline position. Just like you wave the curl into the mother's womb. Breathing in and out, let your nervous system begin to return. When your body feels ready, on your next inhale, then press with the top hands to bring yourself to transition back to your sitting position. Whatever sitting that allowing you to find the comfort and ease without any pain. Rest your hands on tops of the thigh. Bring your gaze down toward the floor, closing your eyes. Taking this final moment, scanning through your body. What does it feel like at this moment? Checking in with your breath. Can you find a smooth, steady flow? Observing the quality of your mind, the calmness and relax that you've been creating for yourself. Keep all these positive feelings be with you. Bring it back home till the next time we meet. Inhale, draw that arms out wide, reaching it up and allow the palms to touch. Exhale, hands right in front of your heart as we bow forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining the practice with me today. Have a wonderful Sunday.
That was so wonderful.
Thank you.